guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Joji and I do makeup tutorials and makeup reviews here on my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about blush, and I am going to review a favorite of mine lately that I keep using, and this one is from LUNAR Beauty, and this is their Nude Prism Blush. So this is actually sent to me by Trendio, and if you're not familiar with Trendio, it's an app where you can go shop. There's a lot of option for you to choose, and also they demonstrate the product really well. So they sent me this product because I am part of a Trendio team. So thank you so much, Trendio. But anyway, let's go and review this today. I have been wearing this blush palette throughout like the spring and summer because I just really like it and I love the color palette on this one. So let's go ahead. I wanted to share some of my experience on this blush palette, and of course we're going to do some swatches and demonstration as well. If you guys are curious and interested to all of that, then just keep on watching. Let me first show you the color story because oh my goodness, this blush is really pretty, and I've been a fan of this bright color right here on the bottom. This one is called Blaze. So before we get started, I'm just gonna mention all the names that's included on this palette. So first, Peachy, and the second color or the shade is Pink Prince, and the bright pink right here is Kawaii. There's a Zazie right here just on the bottom row already, and then there's Beauty. This one is really nice too for summer, and then Blaze is one of my favorite blush. So we're going to do some demonstration now, and then we'll do some swatches right after. So I'm going to show you today my favorite combo of this palette, and of course I'm going to show the price of this blush on your screen right now, and it's really affordable. So I'm going to show you how I kind of like combine the color that I really like. First, I really love to use this blush right here, the very top, and just use it first. That's the first shade that I lay on my cheek. So right there, and the way how I blend it, I'm not doing this. I'm just trying to kind of dab it around the cheek first. And I know that you probably didn't see a dent on this because you don't really need a lot. It's quite pigmented. So that's how it looks like on the first layer. I'm going to grab another layer because it is a very light peachy color. Oh my goodness, look at that. I mean, maybe the camera doesn't really pick up right now, but in person, this is so beautiful. Like, just a beautiful palette. Manny MUA is the founder of this brand, and he's so funny and I really like him. I watch a lot of his videos, so thank you so much for creating this. So anyway, that's how it looks like. If you want something like very light for the day, especially for summer, this is good enough. But I usually just build up a little bit more before I go out because I know that throughout the day it might fade or something like that. But that's how it looks like, very fresh. And then what I'm doing the next is right after I apply this, I actually grab just a tiny bit of this color. So you don't want to put too much, and then just dab your brush, and then I am going to layer this on top of the blush, the peachy color that I already applied. I'm just gonna put it outside of my cheek to kind of get that gradation, very nice and subtle, just right there. So you see that, and slightly closer to the cheekbone, like higher part of my face, so you can see. And then just maybe one more time, just so you guys see the shade. And then I'm just trying to kind of blend it towards the first shade that we have. So you see that like light to kind of dark. It's not dark, but more like pigment and more color. So that's like the very trend right now that I keep seeing on the internet. But oh my goodness, you guys, that is so beautiful. So yeah, that's the trick, and I think this video is just kind of to show you what I do with this palette and the way how it looks like, and of course the color. We're gonna do some swatches. I have used this so many times, you've probably seen it on my videos, but I just wanted to really create a video that specifically talk about this blush palette because it's just so pretty. So I'm wondering if I should use a different color right here because we did use 2 shades already. So I'm going to choose Zazy and Beauty because this is a very summery and this one is more fresh. So we're gonna use a different brush, just in case you're wondering. I have 2 Yashio Yashio brush from NARS. Oh my god, I love this one. So first I'm going to put the Beauty on the bottom, so let's do that. And up, and then I'm gonna try to apply that in the front, just like the way we did on to the first shade that we see, or that we tried. What am I talking about? Okay, and just, you know, slightly blend it upwards and just kind of start building up. Ooh. Oh wow. Oh my god, this Beauty is really pretty too. It has this like peachy mauve-ish kind of pink color. We can show later on the swatch, but that's how it looks like just by itself. And I'm just gonna build up a little bit more in the front because, you know, we need that extra pigmentation, extra color, right? So then right after that, I'm going to apply Zazy on top of that because Zazy is slightly brown and with a little bit of like specks of shimmer into it. So it's almost like a highlighter. And I noticed among all of this palette, or like the shade, Zazy is the most powdery formula to pick up, so be careful. So I'm just gonna apply it here just to get a little bit of warmth. For this one, I'm not going to put too much, but you see it's just giving me this like nice warm shade onto my skin. It's almost like a powder, but really fine with like specks of shimmer. So you can tell the difference. This is definitely brighter, but this definitely blends on my skin as well. Perfect for summer, and it's not super thick. It's very thin on the skin, so it's not like uncomfortable, and it will blend later on. The more you have natural oil coming out on your skin, it's going to blend. But take a look at that again. So that is the Beauty and Zazy, and then here is the Peachy and the Blaze. Now I'm going to give you a swatch of all the shade from this palette. So alright you guys, so first I'm gonna give you a close-up look of the palette again. So the color story is right there. It's so pretty, and the packaging is also really pretty. Look at that art. I really like it. It reminds me of Japan for sure. So now it's time to give you some swatches. Let's start with the peachy shade. It's right here. So that is the Peachy. Next up is Pink Prince. Next will be Kawaii. Ooh, that one is super pigmented. You can see that. It's very pigmented. Next one is Zazy. Let's try that one more time. So you can see that this one has a lot more brown into it, but slightly peachy as well, which is really nice. Next is the shade Beauty. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about earlier. It's so pretty. You can see that it has that like pink, mauve-ish, a little bit of peach in it. And then last but not the least, we're going to swatch the Blaze. Oh my goodness, that is honestly super pigmented. That's why I'm telling you guys that you don't need a lot, just have a little bit. And there you have it, the color story of the Nude Prism Blush palette from LUNAR Beauty. It's very pretty. It's all year round. You can use it for spring, summer, winter, name it. You just kind of have to mix all of them, experiment with the blush, and I really love the palette. So there you go. Alright you guys, so now that you have seen everything, the demonstration, the swatches, What do you think? Do you think it's worth your money? I honestly think that it is, because I think it is only 35 US dollars and it's a lot of blush in here. You cannot probably finish this within a year, and there's also like a big pan in it, so it's really worth it. And I really like pigmentation is there, color story is there. You can mix match and you can just wear it by itself. It's such a good palette to have, and it's not super heavy, and the packaging is super cute. I really like it. So if you still don't have this, I think this was launched maybe last year, I'm not quite sure, but it's still available on their website and also available on Trendyol. If you haven't heard about Trendyol as well, check them out. So again guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have fun on this video. Please give this a big thumbs up if you did. Also, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you haven't yet, and I will see you on my next one. Bye guys!